Hello dear students, in the last class we discussed about the formation of image by convex mirror. So in that case we considered two possibilities. What are those possibilities? When the object is at infinity and when the object lies in between infinity and pole of the spherical mirror. Okay. Now one thing remember, always the nature of the image formed by the convex mirror is virtual and erect. Note always the nature of the image formed by convex mirror is virtual, erect and diminished. Virtual means here we cannot see this image on the screen. Erect means here if the object upright, then image also upright. Then diminished means the size of the image is less than the size of the object, means height of the image is less than height of the object. Remember this point. So what is the point? Means what is the note related to the formation of image by convex mirror? Always the nature of the image formed by convex mirror is virtual, erect and diminished. Now in today's class we are going to discuss the neat application related to the spherical mirror. That neat application is Newton's formula. So what is Newton's formula? So Newton's formula gives the focal length of the spherical mirror. Newton's formula, and it is a neat application. So consider a spherical mirror. Let us take concave mirror. This is concave mirror. Now pole of the concave mirror, that can be represented by P, center of curvature, that is C. Then the line passing through the center of curvature and pole is called principal axis, and it is focus. Now let us take the distance of the object from the focus. In case of Newton's formula, we are going to take the distance of the object from the focus. So let us consider the object lies in between C and F. Now the distance of the object from the focus, that is I will take x1. That is x1. What is x1 here? x1 is nothing but the distance of the object from the focus. Then what is the distance of the object from the pole? That is f plus x1. So remember here, what is x1? x1 is the distance of the object from the focus. x1 is the distance of the object from the focus. That is f. Okay. Now what is the distance of the object from the pole? Distance of the object from the pole of the mirror, that is f plus x1. So this is focal length, and f plus x1 that gives the distance of the object from the pole. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಫೋಕಸ್ನಿಂದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ x1 ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಪೋಲಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿರ್ತೀರಿ f ಪ್ಲಸ್ x1 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು? f ಪ್ಲಸ್ x1. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ if the image is formed at a distance of x2 from the focus, so object lies in between C and F, means its image should be formed beyond the C. Let us take here the image is formed. Then the distance of the image from the focus, that is x2, that is x2. And what is the distance of the image from the pole of the mirror? That is f plus x2, that is f plus x2. F plus x2 that gives the image distance, and f plus x1 that gives the object distance. Now, so what is the distance? What is x2 here? x2 is the distance of the image, distance of the image from focus, means I will write f from focus. Then what is the distance of the image from the pole? So distance of the object from the pole is f plus x1, f plus x1. Then the distance of the image from the pole, distance of the image from the pole, image from the pole is f plus x2, f plus x2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟನ್ಸ್ ಪೋಲಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ? ಎಫ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ x1 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ಲಿಂದ x1 ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ದಾಗ ಅದ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ ಪೋಲಿಂದ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಫ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ x2, because the image is at a distance of x2 from the focus, x2 from the focus. Now what we have to find? We have to find the focal length of the spherical mirror. Now by using mirror formula. Using mirror formula, so what is mirror formula? That is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Then what is v? V is nothing but image distance. What is u? Object distance. What is f? Focal length of the spherical mirror. So let us substitute the values. V is the distance of the image from the pole, that is f plus x2, and u is the distance of the object from the pole of the mirror, that is f plus x1. Then substitute the values. So let us substitute the values. Image distance f plus x2, f plus x2, and object distance f plus x1, f plus x1. Then it is 1 by f, but our aim is to find f. Now what is LCM here? That is f plus x2 into f plus x1. LCM f plus x2 into f plus x1. Then here f plus x1, and here f plus x2. Then we can write f plus x1, f plus x1 into 1, that is f plus x1, plus f plus x2 into 1, that is f plus x2. Then it is 1 by f. So we have to simplify this one. Now see here, I will take this f plus x2 into f plus x1 to the left hand side, that comes to the numerator, and f taken to the right hand side, that comes to the numerator. Then f plus x2 into f plus x1, this whole term taken to the left hand side, and that comes to the numerator, and f taken to the right hand side, that comes to the again numerator. That is equal to f into f plus f, that is 2f, f plus f, that is 2f, because plus is there, and x1 plus x2, 2f plus x1 plus x2. Then now multiplying this second bracket by first bracket, f into f, that is f square, then f into x1, that is f x1, next x2 into f, that is f x2 or x2f, and plus x1 into x2, that is equal to, and multiplying this bracket by f, then f into 2f, that is 2f square, then it is f into x1, then f into x2. See here, f x1 get cancelled, because if this fx1 taken to the left hand side, that becomes minus fx1 plus fx1 minus fx1 get cancel, and plus fx2 and here plus fx2 get cancel, because if this plus fx2 taken to the left hand side, that becomes minus fx2 plus fx2 minus fx2 get cancel. Then what remaining now? F square plus x1 into x2, that is equal to 2f square. So let us take this f square to the right hand side. Then x1 into x2 is equal to 2f square minus of f square, plus f square becomes minus f square. 2f square minus f square, that is f square. Then it is x1 into x2. Then we can write f square is equal to x1 into x2. Then f is equal to square root of x1 into x2. This formula is called Newton's formula. So one thing remember, what is x1? x1 is nothing but distance of the object from the focus, and x2 is the distance of the image of the object from the focus. Now f is the focal length of the spherical mirror. So this is about Newton's formula. Remember this formula.